Hey everyone, it's Deke. Welcome to the Wraith YouTube channel. I'm going to interrupt our regularly scheduled programming to make an announcement. We did it. We got the glory of the Delver. We finished all the sub-achievements, and that gives us the Ivory Goliathus mount here, which is pretty cool. I do like the mount. I wish it was a little bit larger, just had a little bit more impact on the screen. I think there's some mounts that just kind of overshadow this one a lot, but it is a cool achievement to do, and it is a pretty cool mount. Let's just go over all of the things that you have to do to actually achieve this. You obviously need to complete all delves on tier 8, and then you need to do the Lore Master achievement, which requires you to do each variant of every single delve. You don't have to do these on tier 8, you can do these on any level. You need to open every sturdy chest treasure. There are around 4 per delve. And then there is an array of achievements that are each associated with one of the monster types that you will find in delves. You have Nerubians, you have Kobus, you have Kobolds, and you have the Order of the Night. And then you need to raise Brand to level 25, which obviously is the easiest thing that you're going to do here. And then you also have to beat Zekvir in his lair on the first question mark tier, which is the first tier of that delve. Defeating Zekvir is probably the most challenging part of this achievement, but I would say it's actually really not that hard. Just don't give up on it if you wipe a couple of times. You just got to get his mechanics down. I have a really good video up that you can watch that shows all of his skills and what they do and which ones you want to prioritize interrupting. I've obviously been working on this achievement since the game launched. You do some delves in the campaign, and then also leveling alts. I actually leveled one of my alts from 70 to 77 just with delve content, which is actually pretty interesting. If you take all the quests and you just do delves, you can get about 7 levels out of that with some rested XP. But what I wanted to show is that my warrior is just right at that 610 threshold of eye level, so all heroic gear. Every piece of gear that I am wearing came out of a delve, except for a shield that I got from the normal raid and a PvP conquest belt that I was able to put a socket on. If you're more of a solo/casual player like I am, delves are really amazing content. I think they kind of knock this out of the park. I know we've had some changes and some bugs and some things that have been kind of shifting as we've been learning the system, so there's not really been a stable ground in which to build an actual guide on this is exactly what you're supposed to do. But for me, the journey has been really fun, like just learning the delves, kind of rolling with the punches. Sometimes things are a little more difficult, whatever, but just learning all the mechanics and doing everything solo. I have done a little bit of group play. Mainly, I've done the majority of this solo. I would say 99% of this I have done solo. I'm interested to hear from all you solo and casual players what your experiences are like in delves. Obviously, this is really challenging content still, and it does require you to have your eye level up, so you can't just dive in with no gear and do it. You do need to kind of work at it the same way you would mythic dungeons or raiding. But I just think for the solo player, this is a really great system. I do not want them to scrap this system. I want them to build on this system. I'd love to see more delves in the future, more mechanics, maybe even get into more interesting creative ways to put these things together. Overall, I would say that this system was built for a player like me. I am someone who is pretty hardcore, even though I am a casual player because I don't raid and I don't really push high mythic keys. And the reason I don't do those things is honestly because I just don't like the group environments as much. It's hard to find players to play with that you really like, you really enjoy, you really want to hang out with. And this is content where you can do that really challenging stuff, but you don't really have to deal with other people's bullshit. And I really appreciate that. So I'm really glad they put this in the game, and I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more of this. As it stands right now, getting gear from delves is probably the best way to gear up. You can get 610 in every single slot, and you can also get some 616 items coming out of your Great Vault just from doing delves. So the rewards in this system are out of this world. I think we may see some tuning to the rewards in delves in the future that kind of tune them back just a little bit. I really don't want them to do this, but I could see this happening because I do think to some degree delves are undermining the Mythic Plus experience a little bit just because you have to do like plus 10s to get equivalent gear that you're getting out of your tier 8 delves. On top of all the gear, obviously we're also getting these achievements and we're getting cosmetics. We have this Delver Season Journey, which is awarding you with different things to upgrade your dirigible, flying mount, or whatever. And then also it's going to give you access to get more coffer keys so that you can keep getting gear, and also so that you can get 580 gear that you can give to your alts once we get to the end of that, which I'm actually closing in on that as well, so that's not too far in the future. Other things I'm looking forward to doing are completing every single delve on tier 11. There's another achievement for that, and I'm pretty close on that. I only need a few more to finish that out. I'm going to continue to make guides and playthroughs for all the delves that I haven't already done. And if you guys are really interested in it and you think it would be something that I should continue doing, I could potentially make guides for every single variant of every delve, which effectively would get us up to that 36 or 37 mark. I think there's actually 4 variants on one of the delves. So it'd be a lot of videos and a lot of content. If there is some amount of demand for that, I will do that because I do have a lot of fun with this content and I'm trying to grow the channel, and I think this is a great way to do that. I really appreciate all the support that I've gotten from everybody. I look forward to hearing from everyone in the comments. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed and you're enjoying the videos. That'll really help grow my channel. Stay tuned for more delve guides and walkthroughs. I'm putting out a video every couple of days. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later.